Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He absolutely has the skills and the drive to go far in his career. He works hard, stays organized, and takes his work seriously. But sometimes, when problems show up or things get tough, he might get anxious or feel defeated and step back instead of fighting through. He's not the type to brag without substance. He really does want to achieve.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he can get shaken up easily. His first instinct is often to worry, pull back, or even think about quitting, rather than standing up to the problem right away. He needs time to process and calm down before he tries again.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him. He is thoughtful, gentle, and careful with his words, so he doesn't get into fights or drama. His calm and respectful nature make him easy to get along with, and he rarely causes trouble.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you succeed in your career, he will be quietly proud of you and happy for your achievements. He isn't the type to compete with you or feel threatened by your success. In fact, he truly wants good things for people he cares about, and he'll respect your hard work.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or try to bring you down. He may feel a bit unsure about himself at first, especially if he thinks he should be doing better, but he won't blame you or let it turn into anger. With kindness and open conversation, he'll be able to accept the situation and remain supportive.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is very careful with money and likes to plan things out before spending. You won't find him making sudden wild purchases or wasting money on things that aren't needed. Sometimes he might even worry a little too much or be slow to spend even on things that matter.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and does not pretend to be someone he's not. He's the kind of man who takes care to spend only what he has, even if it means saying no to some luxuries or outings. You won't find him trying to impress others by flashing money or showing off.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind hearted and generous in spirit. always thinking about how others feel and trying to help when he can. He's careful with money, but that doesn't mean he is stingy or selfish. When someone truly needs support, he will step up, even if it makes him a little uncomfortable to spend.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money and doesn't hide things or play games when it comes to finances. He likes to keep things clear and organized, so he won't make secret purchases or control every rupee just to feel powerful. You can trust him to be fair and want both of you to feel secure and comfortable.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't see it as only your job. He understands that a home runs best when both people contribute, and he will try to help wherever he can, even if it means stepping out of his comfort zone. He wants both of you to feel comfortable and supported at home.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and taking care of things like diapers rather than just standing by and giving directions. He knows that real support means rolling up his sleeves and working together, not just watching or telling you what to do. He wants to be a true partner at home and will do his best to share the load.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side and doesn't argue just to win or prove a point. When there's a disagreement, he listens carefully and thinks about your feelings, even if he gets a bit anxious or quiet. Instead, he wants to find common ground and keep peace at home.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and does not say hurtful things or act aggressive. In fact, he's more likely to become quiet, withdraw, or keep his feelings to himself rather than explode or lash out. His gentle nature helps keep the peace even when he's upset.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he can get upset or anxious quickly, especially when things don't go as planned or he feels overwhelmed. However, his way of showing anger is not through yelling or harsh words. Instead, he might get quiet, withdrawn, or seem a bit moody. He's sensitive inside, and small problems can feel big to him at times.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he's made a mistake. He cares about your feelings and prefers to keep peace. So, if something goes wrong, he won't rush to blame you or make excuses. Instead, he's likely to feel bad inside and want to fix things.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is gentle and cares about your comfort, so he won't push you or make you feel uncomfortable when you say stop. If you set a limit, he will take it seriously, even becoming extra cautious that you feel safe and respected. Your trust and well being are important to him, and he will always put your feelings first in such moments.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is the type who might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, even if it's not about him, because he feels things deeply and worries easily. He may become a little withdrawn or quiet, thinking he has done something wrong or that you don't care for him. He won't get angry or pressure you, but he might need some gentle reassurance that your feelings haven't changed.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's thoughtful and gentle, never the type to use your secrets or private experiences against you. If you share something personal, he keeps it safe and respects your trust.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He's faithful and not easily distracted by other women. When he commits to someone, he takes it seriously and prefers deep, meaningful connections over casual attention from others. You're unlikely to find him flirting or hiding secrets since he values honesty and loyalty in a relationship.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive. He does not act jealous, controlling, or suspicious in the relationship. He believes in gentle respect, not policing or doubting you.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a mask for being controlling. If he tries to look out for you, it comes from care and concern, not from a need to control where you go or what you do. He believes in respect and kindness, so he won't tell you how to dress, who to talk to, or limit your freedom.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not expect you to do everything on your own. He values fairness and wants to be a good partner, sharing both the responsibilities and the joys of raising kids. He believes that parenting works best when both parents join hands and support each other.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may get flustered or anxious, but he won't lose his temper or shout. Instead, he's likely to become quiet or worried, needing a moment to collect his thoughts. Sometimes he might stress a bit too much or pull away until he feels calm again.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He cares deeply about your well being, respects your choices, and wants you to thrive not just as a parent but as yourself. He won't expect you to give up your dreams or identity for the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career only to ask you to quit after you have a child. His support for you is genuine and he truly wants you to succeed and find happiness in your own goals, not just family life. You can rely on his steady encouragement both before and after children come along.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. He cares about making others feel comfortable and valued, especially those who are important to you. He believes in building true connections with family beyond just being courteous for appearances. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will try to handle it calmly rather than making things worse. He isn't the type to explode or argue loudly. When he feels stressed, he tends to become quiet and take a step back to process his feelings. Instead, he'll do his best to support you gently and work together to find a peaceful solution.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will act modern with you, but expect you to suddenly play the perfect traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He is respectful and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, not pretend or put on a show for others. You can trust that he values honesty and kindness over putting on an act.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with his family. Even if he feels uncomfortable or worried about the situation, his care for you comes first. You can count on him to offer gentle support in words or actions, showing that you are his priority.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense that he ignores your feelings or always takes his mother aside. He cares about his family and wants to keep everyone happy, but he also values your place in his life. He won't let you face things alone or make you feel second best.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and respects the trust between you and him. You don't need to worry about your private matters being discussed behind your back.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with this man means living with someone who is gentle, thoughtful, and deeply caring, but also sensitive and sometimes anxious. Day to day, you'll find that he pays attention to your feelings, tries to keep life organized, and puts effort into creating a peaceful and loving home.